Hello everyone and welcome back to another OCRP training video. This is to cover our brand new OCRP installer. Now the installer, you'll get the link either in TeamSpeak or the dashboard. It's not going to be provided in the video or anything. This is for, members only. So once you're where you need to be, you'll be able to get the link. And the link will take you here to a Google Drive download. And these are the files in there. I don't know why it lists it like that, but go ahead and click this button here to download. And I've already downloaded it. It's a hefty size. It's like close to 500 megabytes it's in the 400s anyway. So you'll download that and it'll, by default, usually goes to your Windows downloads. So you just go to your Windows downloads and here we go, OCRP installer. So I'm going to go ahead and just open it up and here's everything we need. So I'm just going to move this over, and all you have to do is just copy these to wherever your 5M is. So I have a 5M folder here, and I have a bunch of different 5Ms because I do a bunch of different things. So I'm going to go to OCRP, and here's my 5M. Now, some of you, it might not say .exe. Don't worry about that. That just means that your computer has a different display setting, and mine has it set up to show extensions. So you just want to come over here, select all those, right-click, hit copy, come over here and paste, and it'll go ahead and shoot these files on over. We're just gonna wait here a moment. So while that's going on, I'm gonna go ahead, you can close this, you are done in there, you have your files in here. Now that you have this, all you have to do is just double click on the OCRP installer. And this will pop up, it'll be like, hey, protect your computer, this is unrecognized. This just means that it's software that Windows doesn't recognize. Now, I created the software myself. So this is by OCRP for OCP members. It's safe. Go ahead and hit run anyway. And Windows is doing something weird. Okay. So this pops up. So this is the installer. So I'm going to go ahead and just minimize that. Here's the installer. Now, all you have to do is browse to your GTA installation. Now, some of you might not know what that means or where that is. The best way to figure out where it is, I'm just going to move this here, is to open Steam. Once you're in Steam, you just go to where you have your list of games and right-click on Grand Theft Auto 5 and scroll down to Property. Click on Property and then come up here to Local Files and browse Local Files. This will kick open your GTA directory. So this shows that if I click up here, you'll get your full path. Mine's on the F drive under Steam, Steam Apps, Common. Now, if you've never changed where Steam or however you installed your game, now this is different if you don't have Steam. If you don't have Steam, you'll have to figure this out on your own. But Steam is the most difficult to figure it out. So I changed my Steam to go to the F drive. That's why mine's different. So I'm just going to have this here kind of for reference so I can see it. So then back to the installer, I'm just going to click Browse. And it's going to bring up this Browse for Folder window. I'm just going to move it so I can see. I'm going to click F drive, Steam, Common. And then I'm going to scroll down. And then I also did something different. I made a copy of my Grand Theft Auto that I use only for 5M. So I'm going to click that. If you didn't make a copy, you can click on the normal one. Or if before you do this, you can make a copy. It doesn't matter. As long as this is the one that when you first launched 5M, you told it where GTA was. So you've done this once before in order to play on the server. So that you're doing the same thing. So I'm going to pick that because that is the one that 5M knows about. I hit OK. And then all I have to do is just click install. And now it is working its magic. It's doing its own thing. And it will pop up a message whenever it's done. Or in a weird case something goes wrong, it will tell you if something goes wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead so we don't wait the whole time. And when we come back, it will be done. All right, so it is finished. It popped up here in the middle. User files installed. I click OK. I can go ahead and close this. Or say in the future, if for any reason you need to undo this, you do the same process, click revert, and it will undo installing the EUP. Now, if you don't know what EUP is, talk to some of the other community members. They can explain it. This is something you're going to want to do if you ever want to go back and play Grand Theft Auto Online, or if you're playing in other communities and you never made a separate copy of your game. this is where this is kind of needed. But if you're never going to play online or in another community, you will most likely will never have to click this button. So at this point, we are done. I hit close, and I can go ahead and just close everything. And then all I would have to do is just launch FiveM here, and I'm good to go. Well, hopefully you guys found this useful, and I will see you guys in the next training video.